Templar assassin.
Better get ready. "30 seconds to showtime." And away we go.
Denied. Denied. Denied.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're watching me on Dota TV. I've been casting the whole time with myself muted in ops because that happens once every time. So now I'm unmuted. You can start to listen to me. Oh, I haven't missed much. 10-5 versus 14-8. Magiks. Slight advantage in CS, and it can come down to very slight advantages. Has much more mana right now, which is very important in these TA battles. TechTF does not have a clarity, just kind of potting up, trying to get that health high again. But that creep wave now in TechTF's favor. He's going to be able to get a little more CS here, hopefully able to pull himself back up a little bit. I'd like to see some type of, maybe fly himself out of clarity. We're almost halfway into the game right now. CS, again, very even. No one, a few times these guys have been close to death, but they're able to keep it pretty even right now. Magic's trying to stay and get these last hits, which is very important, but he needs to be careful. Should probably eat a tree. There you go. TechTF still only 100 mana to the 250 of Magic, so he's got his refraction available. He's got his meld available. There goes the refraction up. He's going to try to get a few last hits here. Could have meld hit TechTF right there. That would have done plenty of damage. He's got his refraction. I don't know why he chose not to do that. And we see the level 6 come out. So now we're going to see the traps on both ramps for both players. If we take a look at the experience, this guy's TechTF is 166 into his level 6, and only 141 in for Magiks. Very, very close. No one has been out of lane long enough to lose out on levels. Magiks with more mana. Has the refraction charge right now. Taking a lot of damage. Oh, the meld hit burned off by the refraction. That was a mistake. I wasted a whole meld hit with no extra damage coming out from it. Just burning off that refraction charge. So low mana for both players now. It's going to come down to meld hits and maybe just one big play. We're only 4 minutes left in this game. CS 25-11 for Magiks, 18-6 for TechTF. So unless he can start to pull this back really hard, which doesn't look like he's going to be able to do, he's going to have to get a kill here. Magiks is just kind of staying happy and steady here. I think this is his side trap. These don't have owners on them, do they? Yeah, I can click on Magiks and click on the side trap if I click on this guy. No, it still doesn't say. Maybe it assumes I'm the Radiant? I don't really know. Anyways, burns a refraction there. A little bit of a mistake, I think. Magiks, again, he could go for this. He could side blade hit him, and he's got the trap available. Could go for a kill, but these guys are a little afraid. Need to be checking the mana stat of both of them. But there's a double last hit. Again, Magiks in the lead, so it doesn't have to force anything. Creep's able to take down a trap there. I think wards are allowed, and they might want to consider purchasing some sentry wards, because you know that this is just a trap battle in the middle. If you can keep your enemies' traps down, you might be able to avoid a trap kill. So we see the phase boots come out for TechTF. Magiks with no phase boots. I don't know what he's going to go. He does blow the trap. This is going to be, he's going to dive, meld hit. Oh, no. But does not have vision. Again, I really think you want sentry wards in this. I believe they're legal. Oh, no, but TechTF's in trouble. A lot of damage. Oof. He's only got 85 health. Oof. If that had hit uphill, that would have been in big trouble. Magiks, 400 gold right now. Few little creep hits from TechTF. This guy needs playing with fire, man. One ward trap down. He does have a meld, so he can get out. And I think when you're melded, I'm actually almost positive that the side blades do not hit you. Magiks, meanwhile, staying ahead in the CS. Only 2 minutes left, so he has the advantage right now, fighting on the uphill, but he's just afraid to come in. There he pots. Not able to burn off the pot, so that's going to mean TechTF's able to get his health up much higher. He knows he needs to get the last hits, though. 25-9 versus 35-16. What does Magiks bring out to him? He brings out Blaze of Attack. So he is going to try to get his boots up. Might actually matter in this game. Gets the refraction up later. TechTF wants to make something happen, but he has meld, so Oh, he's in trouble. He gets the Meld Strike. He does not have enough for anything. There's a trap available here. Is he going to blow it? He does blow it. Magiks goes uphill. This should be it. He melds out. He tries to get him. And that's going to be it. Magiks able to get the kill.
There's
GG
nothing more
called.
mysterious until it has been spilled.
And that's going to
Was
be
only
it.
a matter of
Slight
time.
mismanagement of mana, I think, from TechTF. And
The dial
Magic is
won
able to
this
take the win.
time.
So guys, that's it for game 1. And we will be back for game number 2 between Magiks and TechTF in just a second. Lobby is up. Oh, good, they don't have a password. All right, what's the hero going to be? Oh, I hope it's Invoker. Do it. All right. Oh, not gonna get my my plug out. That's okay. All right, everyone. This is game number 2 of Magiks versus TechTF. I did not see what hero they picked this time. Magiks this time going to be on the Radiant, TechTF on the Dire. And last game was quite an epic battle, back and forth. These guys are able to manage their mana pools okay, able to use their refraction charges to their advantage. And it's Puck versus Puck.
Cute
This
little
is gonna be
fella,
a
ain't he? She.
fancy pants game over
Whatever.
there. So let's see what they choose to skill first. Obviously, Puck does not have any. I don't think Puck has any.
Let's keep it. Better
cosmetics.
get ready.
Does he? No, he doesn't. So we see Null Talisman and Regen coming out of TechTF, and meanwhile for the Puck, it's going to be Null Talisman and 2 GG branches. So it seems like every game I cast, one guy's dependent on the level 1 regen, and the other guy is not. And the more I watch these games, the more I realize that level 1, you might not want to buy the regen. You might want to go with those GG branches or something like that, just because it'll give you that little bit of extra health and a little bit of extra last hit potential. But then again, +1 all attributes, you're getting an extra 2 damage. 60 plus 3 for Magiks versus 58 plus 3. So literally 2 damage extra for Puck. But hey, sometimes that's what matters. We see illusionary orbs coming out, already skilled for Magiks. I assume TechTF will do the same thing.
30
standard.
seconds to go.
It's only 70 damage level 1, but, you know. So anyways, guys, while I have another 30 seconds, I'll point out CVAC0 streaming over on his Twitch stream. I don't know which heroes which players he's streaming, but check him out. He'll probably be going all afternoon, and I'm here streaming Magiks versus TechTF. This is round 3 of the RD2L 1v1 challenge. Winner gets a big fat pot of rares.
And here we go.
And I think a few other cool prizes. People really throwing a lot of stuff over here. I know that as far as people left in the game, I think that Acer's still left, Pokebunny's still left. Actually, I think Pokebunny is what CVAC is streaming, so you can check him out over there. We're going to be in, this is the round of 16. Next is going to be the round of 8. And then we're going to start having too many casters, which is a great problem to have. So Magiks, good creep blocking. That one creep gets up the hill, so able to spot out. Does get the last hit. Bodes well for him at the start. Man, tower screw you over. So TechTF does still not skill anything. I think he just realizes you're really not going to get anything out of that level 1 orb. I mean, really, you're going to get maybe a few last hits, but probably nothing. You can skill it if you need to get away. If for some reason you think you need that that phase shift. Level 2 for Puck already. Obviously, the creep wave was in his side, but TechTF is going to catch up to him right now once that range creep goes down. Level 2 for him. There's the phase shift. Even builds. Magiks. Ooh, a little bit of a stream glitch right there. Magiks doing pretty well. 3-1 for him. Still 0-0 for TechTF. Magiks controlling this lane pretty well. There's the first last hit. Trying to get the last hit uphill, but does not get it. Wastes his orb. Probably was trying to get that last hit with it, which is worth it. You have full mana. May as well use your mana regen. And this Puck v Puck matchup, so much fun to watch because it's all, patience and using that phase shift. Whoever holds their phase shift longest, it seems like they win. Magik's able to get a last hit with that orb, which is always great. Pretty low on the mana, but, he'll come back. It's not like it really matters this early because phase shift is free. It's free. TechTF double leveling his orb. Magik's doing the same. So it's going to be 2 level 2 orbs. That puts you up to 140 damage, so at least you start to do a little bit of damage. Phases out the damage there, coming out from TechTF. Able to keep him back. 64 damage. Ooh, but he does take the orb there. That's a little bit of a mistake. Just don't want to be taking that extra damage, but he's still ahead of Magic in terms of health and mana. But Magic has 8 and 1 CS versus the 4 and 3 of TechTF. So if this goes to the 10-minute mark, just like last game, looks like Magic is a slight lead. They're going to engage here. Is this going to be it? Do they have a silence? Neither of them has a silence. The orb comes in.
No
Oh, that's it
use
for
crying
Magic.
over spilled blood.
Quick game number 1. Like I
First
said,
blood.
fragile
It
pucks.
shall be duly noted.
That's going to be it, man. So game 1 comes down to a little
Dyer's
bit of
done it
hyper-aggression
again.
by Magics, a little bit in the wrong place, and it's caught out. So we are on to game number 3 between Magics and TechTF. Let's see what the hero will be. I don't want to be a liar. I think it's starting. There it is. I'm going to ask for it every time. Invoker. Please, Invoker. I don't know. I don't know why. I just think it would be kind of fun. You're going to see... I assume everyone's going to go Exort. You know, that would be the very obvious thing to do. But then again, if you went Wex first and got those EMPs off, kept the mana down... Oh. Alright, so it's going to be SF going on now. So, once... I don't know what the rules are right now for game number 3. Where are the rules? All right. The rules are US East. Server rule is US East. And... they actually don't list anything. All right, I have to go get my handy dandy coin flipping coin. Where's my handy dandy coin flipping coin? Right here. My box of coins. All right, here we go. You hear this? That's going to be the coin. Let's see what happens. We flip. Oh. Woohoo! All right, so... Tech, call it. Call it, bro. It's heads. I should turn on my webcam so that you can watch me flip coins. Except this time. All right. So we're into game number 3 finally. Coin flip complete. We are ready for game number 3. SF versus SF. Let it begin. Reminder, everyone, this is the RD2L, I guess, intermittent between Season 3 and Season 4 1v1 challenge. Winner takes a big pot of rares along with a bunch of other things. This is round number 3, the round of 16. So after this, these guys, the winner of this will go on to the round of 8. Very exciting. Shout out to the NBA tournament, or NCAA tournament going on right now. Magiks versus TechTF. 1-1 the first two games. First game was I don't remember who the first hero was. Second game was Puck versus Puck, which was more fun than whatever the first game was. Oh, TA versus TA was the first game. So this is gonna be Shadow Fiend versus
Everybody
Shadow
get
Fiend.
set.
The reason everyone loves Shadow Fiends for 1v1s is that it's very based on last hitting abilities, which is kind of the signature of the 1v1 matchup, right? Game 3 indeed, Magiks. Indeed. Unfortunately, the sucky thing about Shadow Fiend is that he has no cosmetics, so I can't talk about them. Poor caster. But SF is fun because you have to deal with Necromastery. Whoever gets more last hits gets more damage. So that's always a good thing for the 1v1 matchup. Why is my clicking not working? Something's up with my freaking game. Sorry, everyone. I can't. There we go. All right, it's back. That was weird. So Necromastery, of course, makes the
30 seconds to go.
Makes the game very dependent upon your last hitting abilities, which everyone loves for mid. It's also kind of a fragile matchup. SF, very low base health. Not a strength hero, obviously, so it doesn't gain a lot of health as the game goes on. So, just a very mid-ish matchup. We're going to see, yet again, we see Wraithband and Regen coming out of TechTF, and our friend Magiks saying,
And away we
"Come on,
go."
that extra 2 damage, bro." Goes with double Ironwood Branch and the Wraithband. Battle points will not be awarded. It's a damn shame.
Got a feeling this is gonna be good.
Creep blocking coming out. Just a reminder for the rules, everyone, in case you don't remember. I've only repeated them 70 times today. No runes, no jungling, none of that shenaz. I don't think you're allowed to have a bottle either. Actually, I'm positive. And finally, first blood wins, or if not first blood, first tower, or if not first tower, highest CS at 10 minutes. We are only 35 seconds in, however, to this Game 3 between Magic and TechTF. Magiks, excuse me, I need to get the plurality there. We see 2-0 right now for Magiks. He's traditionally led the CS in both these games, so Shadow Fiend is an advantage for him, I think. But then again, slightly overconfident in game number 1, and he tends to like to play, it looks like, with lower health and mana, and in a Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend matchup, that's a dangerous thing to do. It just takes one raise, man, and you are in trouble. Big creep wave coming out. TechTF's taking a lot of damage here. Oh no, is this going to be it for game number 3? Is this going to be it? He hits the raise. Not enough damage. Has to back out there. Not just too. Whoa. That was a mistake. So TechTF a little bit uncomfortable right now. Low health. Magiks is very happy. Just throwing into this tower. He's not going to get the tower though, obviously. Let's take a look at the souls. Only 4 for TechTF versus the 9 for Magic. So yet again, winning the last hits battle, and more importantly on Shadow Fiend, that means more damage. So we see 51 plus 21 and for our Magiks friend, and TechTF only at 49 plus 11. So more damage coming out. Looks nice, increasing that soul count. I think you can only have 12 souls at level 1. So he's just about there, but he's almost he is level 3 now. He levels his raises before the Necromastery. So he's going to cap out in a second here, which gives TechTF time to catch up. Only 5 souls. And this is a tough matchup. If you're not used to Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, gotta be very, very careful. Gotta go up that hill. Great place for Magiks to fight right here. Chasing TechTF out. Is he gonna go? Oh, I would not have turned around there, my friend. You are in trouble. Raise misses. Slight misplay for Magiks. That could have easily been game number 3, but instead, kind of misses that raise in the last one. But you know. He's ahead 9-5 versus 5-1. Make that 10-5. He's got 13 souls charged up versus TechTF 6. So TechTF is in a lot of trouble right now. He's bringing out a wand, though. I think this is a great decision in this matchup. Would have been nice to have that at level 1. First raise doesn't hit anything. Magic's aggressively moving out. Are we going to see a phase boot, I wonder? That would be a great thing to have. Dive in and just raise the hell out of someone. Last hitting away. Get that CS, get that money. TechTF by no means out of this, though. Again, it's such a fragile matchup. It just takes one mistake for you to lose. Able to keep his creeps out there. Great decision by him to keep the keep the wave off of this ramp.
What's with all the
Don't want to be
scribbling?
fighting up there. Bastion, don't worry about it. Magiks, however, lots of mana, and this is very bad for TechTF. Magiks does go with the Ring of Aquila, gives you that armor, which is great, and gives you that extra, and I think the armor helps because this is physical? No, it's magical, so no. Armor does not decrease that damage, but is going to decrease the massive right clicks that come out from Shadow Fiends that have lots of souls. Unfortunately, that is not TechTF right now. Only 8 souls, 20 for Magiks. So Magiks is solidly in the soul lead, which they got 20. Oh, still capped at 20 because you only have level 2 Necromastery. And TechTF getting a little bit of a hole right now, but, you know, again, this is a fragile matchup, which means anyone can win at any time. Getting his souls up to 10 now, so half the souls of the Magiks Shadow Fiend. So we're 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. There's about halfway. And we see a pretty solid lead for Magiks right now. I don't know what his next item's going to be. It's not coming out yet. The wand is up for TechTF, but it has no charges because Magiks is not using Raise at all. I think this is really smart of him. I don't know if this is intentional. Maybe he'll tell me after this game, but not using the wand is just or not using the Raise is just a great idea because don't put charges on that wand. So getting some hits on TechTF. TechTF is at full health again. Magiks is solidly in the lead with 21-13 versus 12-5. But he does have 17 souls, so this is the problem. They both have level 2 Necromastery, so even though Magik's last thing is better, he's not taking a big soul lead. He's not using Raise at all, so I don't know if there's any way to predict this, but really at level 5 it would have been better to upgrade Necromastery than Raise. Of course, you can't know that, and if TechTF ever comes in on him, he really needs that level 3 Raise. That ups it from 150 to 225, a big damage increase. So what's he flying out to, or bringing out to himself now? He is going to go Phase Boots. Great decision. TechTF fighting uphill has got to run. Is another Raise available? It is. How many hit points? 12 hit points. Wands up. Bottles up. Excuse me. Pots up. I'm going to keep calling it bottle for the rest of the game. So almost ends game 3 there in style, but not going to be the case. However, he didn't really suffer from that. He's still got plenty of mana thanks to this Aquila. Double Wraith Band coming out of TechTF, so his right click is going to be harder. 27 souls now, so level 3 Necromastery, 21, so that's going to be pretty good damage for Magiks. Let's take a look. 66 plus 74 is 140 damage coming out of him, versus TechTF has 112, so solid 30 damage more from Magiks. Getting those last hits, trying to get catch up. Half the last hits. So there's only 3 minutes left. He is not going to catch up to Magiks in the last hits. He's going to have to try to win the game by killing. And he's way behind on mana. I think almost at this point of the game, he needs to push the wave out really hard, get some last hits and levels, go back to the fountain, and get his mana back, and then just dive in. What's flying out of the bird right now? It's going to be a Clarity, great decision, and his boots. Magiks has already got his Phase Boots. This guy's just doing more damage. It's going to be very hard for TechTF to get a kill here. He Clarity's up. This Clarity is going to break. Magiks is going to break it if he goes in for any last hits. So he chooses not to. Stays back. And the standoff continues. We're up to 28 souls to 24 souls. Again, capping out. So not really hurting TechTF soul-wise, but definitely hurting him money-wise. You can see that he doesn't quite have the items up that Magiks has. And they're going to go for it. TechTF is in trouble. He stands and delivers. Oh, it's going to come down to the last hit. One more last hit would have been it. TechTF, great decision to go there. He had to. He was just so far behind. But Magiks hits the Raises, he hits the Raises, and that's going to be it. Magic takes game 3.
Chalk it up for the dire.
And he's going to move on to the round of... He's going to move on to the next round. That's it, everyone. I am Have No Pity. My mouse is gone, so I can't get out of this game. But I will see you guys for the next round.